such an amazing imagination. Remember, Agatha is with you on those cold nights. Just keep listening to this broadcast and I'll keep you company. It's the least I can do.
Have a nice day.
You're not involved with this. You are the people.
My new friend. Thank you for bringing me what I've been searching for all these years.
Thank you. Whoever you... Look. You're right.
Now try and hide from them. I'll eat your bread and drink.
I'd like to play this next piece of music for the
There
man
you are!
who keeps an old lady top off. Once again, I thank you.
What? Who? You mean... I need to get out of here. Here, take these supplies. It's all I have, but they'll only slow me down.
Remember, Agatha is with you on those cold nights. Just keep listening to this broadcast and I'll keep you company. It's the least I can do.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept... I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us. And he's been... If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him. I'm sorry. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate... Why, if you'll just... I'm very saddened to hear that. If you wish to... All I ask...
Revel, outsider.
We will speak. We will speak.
Has... Have you changed your mind out? I was...
Once we've arrived in the pavilion, not to worry, all will be explained. I can't believe you're here.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
This is for all those people out there who take the time to help out those in need. Enjoy the music.
We're very pleased to see you, outsider. Welcome.
Welcome, outsider.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Rejoice! The Great One wishes to see you.
We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry, all will be explained.
We welcome you with outstretched arms. Good to see you.
I'm dedicating this next piece of music to my loving husband. May his soul find peace.
Good to see you. Welcome to Oasis, outsider. We hope you'll find peace among us.
We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry, all will be explained. You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception. That's his power you feel, outsider. With his outstretched limbs, he shelters us and keeps us safe. He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home. I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand the Great One is a god tree. The Tree Minders are blessed. We care for this place and keep it... He gives to us, so we give back to him. We shun technology and embrace nature. Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves. If that means fighting with manufacturers, had he not asked to see you, you never would. Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first... Yes, to meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's... whenever you're ready. It's simple, really. You drink... The sap will purify your mind and body. I assure you. Very good. We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, to the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Please, I can't very well speak to you when you're back there. Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? You kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, I was exploring some sort of... We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird... Last thing I remember before... You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. I had you brought in here to ask... Oh, no. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2... The only friends I've got are... How to put this? I've been feeling rather... spread. It's hard to tell where everything is. Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground. Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, they usually don't understand a word I... Of all the wastelanders, I had... Let's keep it an open invitation then. Just... No, Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I'm still in here too. What's left?
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies. To keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best. After all, he chose you. Oh, he's testing you. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Don't worry. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some... The Great One's influence is growing, and soon we can't allow Oasis to call attention. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should... I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask.
Rebel, outsider. You are under his protection.
I love Birch, but the spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle. Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world. It's upsetting him to no end. But Birch can't see the But now that you're here, I heard what my husband wanted you. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious...
Branch tender cypress at your... I wish they wouldn't argue. Sure. May the Great One...
You've done a great deed this day, my friend. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries. In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. That's a rare gift in these I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here has
So, it looks like you decided to do things. No, I suppose you aren't. My mistake for making you do something you didn't. Still, maybe it's all for the best. I mean, what do you say, Herbert? Fine, I mean Bob. Okay. I was once a man, a long time ago, named... It kept getting bigger until I ended up stuck inside. When people would ask about it, I decided... Sometimes I call him Herbert instead... No, don't get... They wouldn't listen to me at all. Plus, sometimes I used to just sit there silent. Hopefully this will all change. Okay.
It's good to see you again, outsider.
It's nice to have the... I've never known someone to show as much caring. That's partly why I never returned to my former life. Allow me to present a piece of my past to you, friend. I'll remain here and help in...